Hello everyone, this is Work-Life Balance channel. Today we are going to see about trends of JavaScript 2021. Let's get started. Once again, hello all. Today we are going to see about a top 5 JavaScript trends of 2021. First of all, I wanted to tell you that JavaScript is one of the most popular languages among the developers community, and also it has a bright future. Okay, let's start exploring the trends of JavaScript. First, we are going to start with the TypeScript. TypeScript is one of the most loved languages in the community. TypeScript is a statically typed language which is a superset of JavaScript. It is backed by a large community called Microsoft. Yeah, it sounds good, right? Microsoft is a large community, so it has a lot of support. It adds a plenty of JavaScript features, and also it provides an object-oriented way of programming. From last year's Stack Overflow survey, TypeScript is the most loved language and 65% of developers wanted to use it. It has 66.8 thousand GitHub stars, and also it has a lot of popularity among developers. Okay, let's start with some of the features of TypeScript. First, we are going to see about type safety. Type safety is the most important for a large JavaScript project. Why this is so important? Because type safety reduces the most error while developing itself. It is a compile time checking. So this is one of the most important feature. We can use a TypeScript for a large project so that the developer can avoid a lot of errors while developing the applications. It enables us to use an interface or a type for a variable while declaring it. And TypeScript is similar to other statically typed languages like Java, C++, etc. So what it makes? It makes JavaScript like a statically typed language. And it also has a higher browser compatibility. So why don't you use this? This is the features of TypeScript. And Angular and Deno uses this framework, like TypeScript in their framework. Okay, then TypeScript has an 26,000 plus jobs available on Naukri and 500 plus jobs available on LinkedIn. And as a TypeScript developer, you can expect average salary of more than $1,17,000, and around 3,000 plus companies are using TypeScript, and it is very popular. It will definitely grow even in future. Next, we have a second competitor, which is React.js. React.js is a popular open source JS library for building web user interfaces. React is used for building up a single page application which feels like we are not reloading the page. It is at the top of comparing to the other frameworks like Angular and Vue. Nowadays, React is used by all companies from large size to startup companies. It is backed by a famous company called Facebook. You know how it is big. Facebook is continuously contributing to the React.js. Even they also have another framework called React Native, which is used to develop a native mobile application. Here, 36% of developer loves to use React.js in their project. And also, it has an 157k GitHub stars. Okay, let's see some features of React. React is using a virtual DOM, which is an alternative approach for a traditional DOM approach. It will update the DOM by comparing with the virtual DOM. Due to this, it has a better performance. And React uses JSX, which enables React to stick with JavaScript to work with it. But other frameworks like Vue, Angular are template based. So this makes you a good JavaScript programmer while you are developing an application in React. And also React has a good flexibility. You can use any libraries like Redux, React, Router together with React to work flexibly. There is plenty of options available comparing to the other frameworks. React has more than 40,000 of jobs available on Naukri and 22,000 jobs available on LinkedIn. So it is a better option to be a React developer. As a React developer, you can accept 1,20,000 yearly average salary. And 8,000 plus number of companies uses React.js. Even React.js is used in Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Netflix, everywhere React.js is using. Okay, let's go for the next one. Next is an Angular. Angular is a popular framework. It is created by Google, which means it has a lot of support and contribution from Google. This framework has a plenty of opportunities and job openings in a market. This framework has a plenty of job opportunities and opening in the market. One of the most used framework, and it is suitable for large-scale projects. Learning curve of Angular is steep. It has a lot of concepts to learn, but it provides entire functionality. Mostly no need to go for other libraries. Angular is using TypeScript, which enables error-free development for large-scale projects. 25% of developer loves to use Angular in their project, and also 67 plus GitHub hit us. Okay, let's see about some of the features of it. It offers consistent development approach for all the developers involved in the project. For example, if you are developing a bank application, it is going to similar functionality. There is a lot of security. So if a large amount of developers is working on it, it is like a framework. It's available like a kitchen. It will give every material so you can easily develop using that materials. So same type of framework is this. So you can use this for a large scale project. And it also has a modular development structure, and it uses a TypeScript. It is one of the advantages for type checking. And the job availability for Angular developer is 20,000 plus jobs are available on Naukri and 9,000 jobs available on LinkedIn. As an Angular developer, you can expect $72,000 per year, and more than 2 lakhs companies are using Angular nowadays. Even every Google's product is built upon AngularJS. Next, we have Vue.js. It is a popular single-page application which is growing a lot in recent days. It is competing with React.js recent days. Vue.js is an open-source JavaScript framework which is a progressive framework. We can build a web application very easily and fast. It has a great performance using virtual DOM similar to React.js. We can say that Vue.js is a combination of Angular and React. Even Vue is created the Vue.js. 17% of developers like Vue.js framework according to the Stack Overflow survey. And also it has 175k GitHub stars. It is very good for an Vue.js at the starting. Recently, Vue.js has released its version 3.0. After that, it has many features comparing to other frameworks. So it is better choice for Vue.js, a progressive framework. That's the reason Vue.js is very popular recent days. Even companies like GitLab, Nintendo, and Drupal are using Vue.js because of its simplicity. According to Naukri and LinkedIn, it has a plenty of jobs. 90,000 plus jobs on Naukri and 2,000 plus jobs available on LinkedIn. As a Vue.js developer, we can expect 1,16,000 yearly salary. Actually, it is growing a lot. We can expect more in future. And the job openings for it is also great. And more than 1,000 companies are using Vue.js now. Next, we have an amazing framework, Node.js. It is an open source JavaScript runtime that executes JS outside of the browser. After the development of Node.js, the JavaScript is getting more and more popular, even in future as well. According to the Stack Overflow survey, 17% of developers like to use Node.js, and also it has 76.5k GitHub stars. Let's see some features of Node.js now. Due to its event loop architecture, it has a better scalability. If your application grows, you can easily scalable using Node.js. And it is a better choice for data-intensive applications. So if suppose you have an applications have a lot of data interaction between a client and server, the Node.js is a better choice. And its speed and its performance for the responding to the request is also huge. For example, if you have a developer team who knows a JavaScript, if they are expert, you can use a Node.js because it has a better scalability, speed and performance. So you can build up the entire stack using one single language called JavaScript. So you can use Angular, Vue or React.js mixed with a Node.js. Then your application will stand in a single language. So it is a better choice for you. Let's see about the job availables. On Naukri, it has 13,000 plus jobs, and in LinkedIn, it has 90,000 plus jobs available. And as a Node.js developer, you can expect $1,16,000 yearly average. And 4,000 plus companies using Node.js. Companies like Google, Netflix, Uber, etc. A lot of companies are using Node.js. So it is a better choice to choose a Node.js in 2021.